ECG, well, many people ask where's all the medical data. Normally there is no medical data because we don't get any medical data. Because spaceflight is now so many years old, so we know that usually health is not impacted. So what we are monitoring primarily are the technical systems, as you see on those screens, because every failure of a technical system may have an impact on the crew health. What you see over there, those bars with different colors, that's what I was talking about, is the timeline, the schedule, the daily schedule of the crew. And that is something which we also have to monitor also in advance to see is there any conflict, does the crew get enough sleep, enough rest time, is there enough time for exercise, fitness program, etc. Medical data we only get once per month or twice per month, but it's usually just downlinked via computer, and then we analyze it. So our fitness expert, for example, our physician comes in here, and then we analyze the data. And normally Fritz, he's the chief biomedical engineer in my office, and he's working those days on console now.
All right, the
biomedical engineers normally sit here and monitor all the technical stuff, the communication with the different control centers. So what you hear now is the original voice communication we have with Munich, with Moscow, with Houston, where all technical issues, all communication is handled with such a digital voice system where you have many voice loops that you are listening to. And normally they monitor for us physicians, and if a medical doctor is required, then we come on console and work from here as well. And back here, it's empty, but you see some pictures back there. That is for shuttle launches. We also support all shuttle launches because in emergencies, the shuttle would land in Europe. And of course, it would not be good if ESA would not even know that the shuttle lands in Europe. So we take care of all the, let's say, medical logistics in case there would be an emergency that the shuttle would land in Spain or France. And that's why console looked a bit different, and that was just the last shuttle launch. Some medical checklist. It's a big book. So in principle, this is our medical knowledge combined. So in principle, it starts with emergencies, and then we go through from A through Z, like eye exam, how to make an injection, if you have a tooth problem, and then you have all those procedures listed here in English and in Russian, and that is what we to some extent teach the astronauts, that they have some basic medical understanding and knowledge. There are also two astronauts that are usually trained, like a sanitäter, what is it, a paramedic, that can help immediately. And then also those procedures, they usually have some stop points in there, or warnings, when they can go to a certain extent, and then they have to call down the ground, the flight surgeon, to make the next step, for example, if it's really an emergency. But we cannot guarantee always that we have communication coverage, so the crew must be able to help themselves, and then they can go until a certain point, can already report to us.
And do you have any idea by heart what is a breakpoint that you say now you have to put that person in a Soyuz and come back?
That's up to the surgeon.
Okay, there's no fixed...
I think it depends on what really the case is. In the end, it's a surgeon, of course, also a management decision. That's
okay, an executive decision, I guess.
Yeah, we have management meetings on a weekly and sometimes daily basis, and also within the integrated medical group we have management meetings every week, every Thursday, and there we would discuss that if we have time. If it's an emergency, of course, we have, and that is other books, flight rules, where it's exactly written down, if this happens, what the decision will be. So, and there's always the chapter 13. For whatever reason, medical is always chapter 13 in all flight rule books, be it the shuttle or ISS. For example, if it says, okay, loss of pressure, loss of oxygen, loss of water, etc. What are the steps when you have warnings, when you have cautions, when you have to inform the other flight director, who is the master of ceremony, who has the authority. It's pretty much structured from the beginning, and we go through a hell of simulations before, many hours of simulations. Some of those simulations we even call scream simulations, where you really start screaming in here, because it's one error, one mistake after the other, one technical problem after the other. But that's the way how you learn to become certified to sit here and to still remain calm if big problems happen.
Okay.